is no shame in beginning again, especially when one is provided with the chance to be better and bigger. A very well good morning to you all. This is Paramjeet representing Kalpana House. And today I'm going to present the topic drug addicts. Do they need help or do they need to be punished? Drug addiction has become very common nowadays and had caused widespread worry among various people. It is becoming very common among the younger generation. Let's not take things too far away. Let's take a look at our neighboring state, Punjab. Well, before discussing too much about Punjab, why don't we first take a look at what causes intake of drugs in the first place? Factors such as peer pressure, abuse, trauma, any type of social environments that they live in, the way they were raised, they're important factors in this. Now, as we look at Punjab, we'll see that a drug abuse study done by the Punjab government in 2015 stated that 230,000 people of the state were taking drugs. That translates to 836 people per 100,000. The total number of the country is 250 per 100,000 people, and that too is considered a very huge amount when compared to other countries. Now, I personally believe that these people should be helped. Why? Should they be helped? As stated by John Harry, that addiction is an adaptation. It's not you, it's the cage you live in. So, I believe that punishing people isn't going to help them, rather it's going to make them feel like everybody is against them. And the mentality of a person, of the drug user, seems very irrational until you try to understand that they have no power over their addiction, and that unless they are provided with structured help, there is no hope for them. I'd like to conclude it that they need help. Thank you.
When your hobby and passion becomes your profession, then you will lead up to excellence in life. Follow your passion for years and you will become something one day. Love, pleasure and joy are the outcomes of following your passion. A very great morning. I am Jasmine from Raman House, and today I am going to speak on the topic that parents should not decide which career their children should pursue. And I think it's the most relevant topic to discuss with you guys, as choosing the career is one of the most difficult decisions we as a teenager had to face. And that's where parents come into play. I'm not saying that parents choose the wrong path for us. Might be they choose the best path, but that is not the case always. Parents should not force anything on their children. What if Sachin Tendulkar's father told him to become a singer? Or Lata Mangeshkar's father told him to become a cricketer? Would we get a Nightingale or a Master Blaster cricketer? No. Where they would be today? Make your profession in the work you like, and then it will be like a game. Every child has different abilities. We can't judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree. For example, a student who is good at art and imagination and in calculation, he will not succeed, like accounts and business. Every child has different abilities, and parents should respect their interests and abilities. Child who follow the path of his choice will excel in practical life and will be more successful than the child who is forced in a career. Works are also not seem hectic for them. For example, a child who is good at art and painting and is forced to become a medical student, he will feel like a fish out of water. And the same student in arts and painting class will do it well and attend it willingly. Our friends, teens are so much indulged in drugs. Do you know the reason for this? Reason is nothing but the forced indulgence in careers. Kids should feel free to explore more and more areas so that they can do as per their inclinations and their interest. Children are more concerned about their future than their biological mothers. They know the areas of their interest and can take the better path for them. By their struggles, by their efforts, they can succeed in their life. Parents, instead of forcing children, should create an environment to encourage them so that they can build up their interest and follow their passion. Every child has their own potential, their own abilities, their own likings. Putting the weight of your ambition on their delicate shoulders is worse than child labor. Plumping into someone's life is not an appropriate decision. It's also snatch the privilege of other people. Thanks and have a nice day.
There is no reason and no way that the human mind can keep up with artificial intelligence. But is our mind less than artificial intelligence? I don't think so. Well, good morning, all of you. I, Sujal, stand before you to express my views regarding artificial intelligence. Standing in 21st century, all of us are quite aware of the aspects of artificial intelligence. But I stand here to totally opposite. The first and the foremost question that arises in our mind is that is artificial intelligence a bane or a boon for the society? The question is absolutely unanswered, but I guess you'll get your answer after this content. There are many of the activities, many of the deeds that could be done with accuracy and efficiency because of artificial intelligence. But what if we talk about human bond? What if we talk about love bond? What if we talk about the care and concern about one another? Artificial intelligence here proved to be the bane of the society. Due to the lack of interaction between one another, lack of connection and lack of connect with one another, human beings are losing the care and concern for one another. And this is raising a critical issue of managing the human teams in nowadays. Now let us take an example.
And let's be honest, inspiration and strength are the two vital ingredients that anyone requires for considering sobriety. Good day everyone, I am Ekam from Plus One Medical, here to discuss the topic whether drug addicts are to be punished or to be helped. Well, addiction is an illness, some say a disease, a chronic disease which is to be handled very gently. As a human, when things get tough, we have a tendency to fall back into our old unhealthy patterns. To overcome drug addiction, something that need a lot of hard work and personal dedication, one desperately need is courage, support and encouragement, not punishments. I've never seen someone getting punished for being sick. Have you ever seen? I think no. No one